Hello everyone. What if we can write a generic code on sorting visualization? In fact, the code will be so generic that it can be pushed to any sorting implementation available in the net, and it will set the sorting into motion. So my friends, no more hundreds of visualization code. Let's have that one mega generic code. My choice of language is Python with Pygame for visual effects, and in this project I will be using PyCharm editor. You may use any editor of your choice. So my driver code goes here. And I shall start by importing random module. So let's import random module in Python. And here I'll have an array size. So let's work with an array size, let's say with 20. Okay, 20. I'll work with an array size of 20, and I'll start by a list of empty. I'll start by an empty list. All right. So here I go with an empty list with an array size of 20, and then I'll have this load array function. The function what will do, it will load my array with random integers. Okay, for this program I'll use non-repeating integers. So I'll just go here to have my definition of random array. So I'll say def load array, and I'll pass my array variable here. So I'll take a variable called is, which I'll be initializing to 0. Then I'll do a while loop, and I'll run this loop until my array size is not reached. And here in this loop, what I'll do, I'll take random variables. Okay, for this I'll take a variable r, and I'll set the variable with a rand init function of random module, and let's say I'll take a random number between 1 to 600. Alright. And then I'll check whether this number is already appearing in my array. If the number is not there in my array, then I'll do append of this number to my array, so that I'll have random numbers which are non-repeating. Alright. So I'll return my array to my driver code. So I'll write return array. So this statement will return my array, my loaded array, to my driver code. Let's go back to my driver code. Oh, here I got my array into this array variable which I have taken. Now I'll print my array to see whether I have got this unsorted array of random integers, non-repeating random integers. So for this I'll use the print statement with the array parameter inside it, and I'll run my code. Alright, here I got random numbers. My array is filled. Right. So far so good. So now let's go back to my driver code. I am already there in my driver code. Now what I'll do, I'll take any sorting algo. Let's say I'll take bubble sort. Okay, the objective of this tutorial is not to explain bubble sort or its mechanism. I'll just quickly write bubble sort. To see, I'll have to take any sorting algo. You can take any sorting algo for this purpose. So to write bubble sort, I'll do a bubble sort. Let's say I'll define an function for this bubble sort, and I'll write my function here with the def command, def bubble sort, and I'll pass my array. Alright. So in the bubble sort, there are two loops. So for the outer pass, I'll be traversing my array with this outer pass variable, and this outer pass variable will be working in this range of this array. Alright, within 0 to my array size. Alright, this outer pass will be traversing inside my array. Alright, and then I'll have another loop for my inner pass. For this I'll write for inner pass in range in between outer pass plus 1 to array size. Right. In this way I have implemented two loops inside my bubble sort, and I'll be making a checking over here whether I have got a bigger number or not. So if my array inner pass, so if my array inner pass is greater than my array outer pass, if my array inner pass is greater than my array outer pass, what I will do? I will do a quick swap here. Okay, the swapping of the numbers. For this, I will take a variable called temporary variable called temp, and I will print my, I will push my array inner pass variable to the temp variable, and then I will push my array outer pass to my inner pass variable, array inner pass variable. So for this, I will write array inner pass equal to array outer pass, and then I will push my temp variable to my array outer pass. So in this way, I am gonna do this sorting. In this way, I am gonna do this swapping. And once the swapping is done, I think my array will be sorted using the bubble sort technique. Alright. So when the bubble sort is done, I will return my sorted array to my driver code. For this, I will write a return statement. Alright. So I will go back to my driver code. Yeah, everything is fine till now. I have just checked by running my code. Now here I will want to print my array once again so that I can see whether I have got a sorted array or not. So for this, once again I will write this print after sorting. Alright. For this I will write print after sorting, and then I will print my array by using the print command, print my array. And I will run my code once again to see whether I have got this sorted array using bubble sort or not. Yeah, I think I got it. 597, 566. Yeah, it's in descending order. Previously I had an unsorted array. Now I have a sorted array. Yeah, 171, 84. Right, I got this. So using my bubble sort, now my array is sorted. Alright. So far so good. Now I'll go back to my driver code and I'll try to write a view function so that I can see how this sorting actually took place. If I want to visualize this sorting, and my objective is to write a generic code so that this visualization code can work with any sorting algo whatsoever. Alright, for this I'll import my Pygame module to have my visual effects, and I'll have to use this Pygame import Pygame statement. And I'll go to terminal to install my Pygame. For this, I'll write pip install Pygame. So it will take some time to install my Pygame. Till the time, I'll tell my strategy here. What I'll do, I'll just record the different passes. Okay, every sorting algorithm has passes. I'll record the movement of elements inside the array through different passes, and I will record those passes into another arrays so that I can have the progress in my arrays. Different arrays I will have the progress, and then I will write to print those arrays. Okay, so that I can get this visualization effect. Alright, now I will design a window of 800 by 600 in size. For this I have taken two variables called page width and page depth with size 800 and 600. And then I'll go back here and I will initialize my, I'll just view sorting. I'll invoke this code view sorting. Okay, I'll write this view sorting function, and inside the function I will pass my array variable, I will pass my page width and page depth variable. And here outside this driver code, I'll just write the definition of my view sorting. I'll just copy it and I'll just paste over here. Yeah, I'll paste over here this def view sorting. This will be my code where I can use this sorting visualization to visualize any sorting in progress. I'll start with, for an example, I have taken bubble sort, but it will work with any other sorting algo. Alright, so here what I'll do, now I'll initialize my Pygame module. For this I'll say pygame.init. This will initialize my Pygame module. Alright, then I'll come here and I'll design a screen. For this I'll take a screen variable with Pygame.display.setMode. Okay, here in set mode I'll pass my variables. I'll pass my page width and page height so that I can have a screen size of 800 by 600 pixel. So this screen size or this canvas size, this will be used for displaying my visualization effect. Alright, so after my screen is designed, then I will take this running variable. Running is true. I will set this variable to true. This variable will be used for implementing the infinite game loop in Pygame. So I will write while running, so that while it's true, every time it is true, so the game will be Pygame window will be running forever. And here I will fill my screen with black color. For this use, for this purpose I will use screen.fill 000. I will use screen.fill 000. Alright. Now I will look for all the events inside my Pygame, and I will see whether I have received this quit event or not. So in the Pygame window, when somebody crosses the window by the top right corner, by clicking the top right corner, then I will get this event. Then I will give this event.type equal to quit. So event.type equal to quit, pygame.quit. So if I get this quit event invoked, then I'll set my running to false and my Pygame window will stop running, so my game will come to an end. Alright. So to view this game, I'll have to update my Pygame window. For this I'll write pygame.display.update, so that my game window gets updated all the time. I'll run my code to see whether I have got this Pygame window or not. So everything looks good here. So I'll run my code. Yeah, there is a typo mistake. I have missed the colon over here. Yeah, okay. I am good now. Let's run this code again to see whether I have received this. Alright, my Pygame window just appeared. So it means my code is working till now. So what I have done till now, I have done this unsorted array, then using bubble sort I have sorted the array, and now I have created my Pygame window to see some visualization effect. Alright. Now let's write another function for having the item coordinates. Okay, what I will do, for each and every item in my array, I will convert it into coordinates. Okay, for this I will take a few variables. One is gap between lines. So when I am drawing this, I am drawing these lines representing the items in my array. What is the gap I want to have between two lines? Okay, so initially I start with gap with 0, and then I will implement my gap with a value of 5. So you can have some other variables here, some other values here, so that you can see how the motion is clubbed or not, how much it is clubbed or not. I will take another variable called print start index. This is where I will start drawing my lines. So I want to draw my lines from the very beginning at the position 0, and I will write this load item coordinates function. In the function I will pass my all these variable print index start, gap between lines, array and page depth, all the variables I will push here, and I will write the definition of this function outside my driver code. Here I will write this. Alright, so I will have my def load item coordinates function definition goes here, and inside this function I will have to load my item coordinates. For this I will take my array size. Array size is already my length of this array, which I have previously decided. Alright, so I will have my array size over here, which is just length of my array. Now I will traverse my array. To find all the items within the array. Alright, so print index start, which is 0 initially, to my array size. I'll traverse all my variables. Okay, I'll traverse all my items within my array. Now I want to record this. Okay, for this I'll take 4 more array. For this I'll take 4 more arrays for point A and point B. So every item can be represented as coordinates of point A and point B. And for point A there will be an x and y coordinate, and for point B there will be also an x and y coordinate. So for this I have taken ax, ay for this A point, bx and by for this B point, and I will initialize all of them to empty to start with. I'll have them initialized with this empty brackets. Alright. So I have this array for recording my points representing my items in the array. So I'll come back to my load item coordinates code, and here I'll say ax equals to, ax dot append. I'll append with my this variable called gap between lines. Alright, and then I'll say ay with my append with this page depth. Alright, and then I'll have my bx, which should also be append with the gap between lines, and here in by will have all the trick here. I'll have the difference part. By I will have this difference part. So here I will write page depth minus array size, array A. So what is my page depth? The page depth that I have decided, when I subtract this with my item in the array, I will have my by position. So I'll increment my gap between lines with gap between lines increment, which I have previously decided as 5. Alright, so by using this function, I'll record all the items, all the item coordinates I'll record in my function. Alright, so far so good. I'll just check whether everything is fine. Yeah, everything looks good till now. Alright, so I have this load item coordinates function over here. So load array and load item coordinates function. So I have all the items converted into this. Alright, now let's draw a simple line to see whether this code is working or not. So I'll write this Pygame draw line, and here I'll give my screen as the drawing canvas where the line will be drawn. The line will be drawn using this 0 to 550, which I guess is cyan, and here I'll pass my point A and point B. My point A coordinates, let's say I'll go 400 towards x-axis and I'll go 0 towards y-axis. So I'll have a top point at very top of my screen, and I'll have 400 by 600. So I'll go once again 400 and I'll run this code. Yeah, nothing is coming, so I think I have missed the flip function. Right, I have missed the flip function. Let's write the flip function here. So I'll write Pygame. I'll write Pygame dot display dot flip. Alright, now I think I will have a line drawn in my Pygame window. Very fine. So now I have a straight line. So in this way I can draw multiple lines based on my array items. Okay, whatever the array items I have, I'll have them converted into coordinates. I think I have already converted them into coordinates in this code, and here I'll change my array size with the page width. I'll change my array size with the page width so that my array will be filled. So page width divided by gap. Okay, so whatever the page width I have, by divided, now I think I should take this above. Alright, so that I have this gap between lines. Right, I can have this gap between lines here. Right. So this is my array size now. So whatever my array size is now, that is a generic one, so that the code may run on any array size. In the view sorting function, I'll have this array size. Alright, I'll initialize one variable called run count to 0. and I'll have another function which is print index start, which should always be also be introduced to 0, and I'll have also a print index end, which is my array size. Alright, so I'll declare these variables here, and I'll have a pass print count variable. This is for checking how many passes I have printed till now, whether I have reached the maximum passes or not. So RGB 3 variables I will take for printing my lines into certain color. Alright, so I'll comment this code and I'll write my array over here. For this I'll traverse my array for I for key in range. Print index start. So I'll traverse my print index start. If I can remember, my print index start is 0 and print index end is my array size. So I'll traverse my code like that here, and I will draw my Pygame dot line here with my screen as canvas, and then I'll have this RGB, which I have already declared, RGB for drawing using a certain color, and I will pass my AX and AY variables, which is just the coordinates AX and AY, which are the coordinates of point A of that line, of which is representing a particular number, and BX, I'll write BX right, I'll write BX and BY. So I'll come here, I'll just come here. So yeah, Pygame draw line, screen RGB, AX and BY, X coordinates. So yeah, I got this. Alright, now I have printed my unsorted array. My unsorted array is coming fine. Right. Now I want to implement my max pass functionality. Okay. So I'll take this max pass variable and I'll initialize to 0, and I will pass this max pass here in view sorting, max pass minus 1. I'll pass max pass minus 1 in my view sorting, and I will catch my variable here in my function definition. In this view sorting, I will write comma max pass. I'll write max pass. Alright, so here in max pass, so here in the view sorting, I'll have this max pass. I'll tell you the functionality of max pass. So whenever I am sorting this, I am going through this array. I am in bubble sort. In the bubble sort, after each pass, I load my array items, which in terms of array coordinates, into this load item coordinates into AX, AY, BX, BY array, so that I will have my positions after each sorting. Yeah, this max pass, and I'll increment my max pass. For this I'll have to declare max pass as global. Alright, I'll declare max pass as global and I'll increment my max pass. Okay, so I'll have a control with this max pass. So load item coordinates and max pass. So this is a very crucial point for this visualization code. Alright, I'll come back to my view sorting part, and here I'll write this that if my pass print count, because I will be incrementing my pass print count, if my pass print count has not reached max pass, it means I will have to still print my array. So for this I will set my print start index. Now this is very crucial logic here. I will set my print index start with my print index end. Okay, so one part of the array will be placed there, and I will set my print index end equal to my print index end plus array size. Alright. So I think I will run my code one more time to see how this is coming. Alright, it looks good. Print index start, print index end. Alright, it is working, but I got some error here. Let's say index out of range. What is this? Index out of range. My array index is out of range. So it is happening very fast. Let me implement a clock variable over here so that I can see, so that I can control the speed of my game. For this, I will come back here and I will write a clock variable. So clock equal to Pygame dot this time dot clock. Alright, so this will implement a clock functionality inside my code. By using this clock.tick method, I can control my game speed. So let's have a game speed of 100, and I can see, yeah, there is some problem here. There is some error which says print index is out of range, list index is out of range. So I think I have not this. So what did I do? Alright, I have missed this print index start incrementing part. Alright, so here I think I'll have to increment my else part. I'll write some else part here. In the else part I'll do this print index start. Alright, let's see, but still I think I have not resolved it yet. Some out of range issue. Alright, let's increment this. Okay, I have missed this. I'll have to increment my pass print count. Okay, I'll have to increment my pass print count so that the system will know that how many pass I have already printed when it is comparing with max pass. Okay, so my print pass index. Alright, so yeah, now I think I got this. My visualization is working. There is no more error. Alright, now I'll change my color of this shorting so that I'll know my shorting has come to an end. For this I'll do this when I'll come to this else, but I'll set this RGB to 0 to 550. I think it is green. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I got this, it's green. So once my shorting is done, I'm printing it with green value. Alright, so this is my visualization code here. This is my visualization code right here. I have this view shorting, right? I have this view shorting. Now let's have this Pyautogui so that I can have a full screen of my visualization. So for this I'll import Pyautogui, and I'll have to go to my terminal and say pip pip. I'll have to say pip install Pyautogui so that I can have a full screen of my visualization code. Alright, my Pyautogui is installed. Let's come back here. Let's change this page width and page depth. With this page width, I'll take this page width with me and I'll come back here. I'll write page width, comma, I'll say a comma, I'll do a page depth. I'll come back here, I'll do a page depth and I'll say Pyautogui.size. Pyautogui.size, I will take the size of my window and I'll run my code again. It is working, but I have a problem. Now my window is so full screen, so I cannot go back. So I'll have to invoke this Shift Control Del and I'll have to close it. So I'll change my width and height with 95%, let's say. So for this I'll change this page width equal to page width into 95.95. Alright, and I'll do the same with my page depth. My page depth I'll change to 95% of what I have right now, so that I have this cross button so that I can close my game. Otherwise I was not able to close my game. Alright, I'll write this, I'll run my code again. Yeah, it's fine. Now I have this cross button where I can close my game. Alright, so I have a full screen of visualization code with me, and I have created this function, this load array function. This function is loading my array. Now I'll change this my page depth so that I have a full screen. Yeah, now literally I have a full screen of array visualization. Alright, now here I come. In my function definition, everything looks good. Yeah, you can do some changes over here if you want. Some fancy thing you can do. I can change this RGB value with some random colors every time, so that I have this visualization. So it is up to you. You can have any sorting visualization. You can have any color of your choice, and you can experiment with this code with whatever way you like. I'll just do this quick fancy thing. I'll see whether how does it look. Yeah, it's look fine. It's like a rainbow of sorting rainbow. I think it's a sorting rainbow. Alright, let's go back to the initial color which I had. So I'll print this one more time to see. Yeah, I am printing with this cyan color, and it is turning into green once the sorting is done. So everything is fine. My visualization code is working. Now let's come to this big point, how to make this code generic one. Alright, so I have this 1 to load array, load item coordinates, view sorting 1, 2, 3, and there is one more. I have this one more. Yeah, this 4 view sorting. Alright, these are the 4 functions I have created. Now I'll push these functions to any sorting algo available in the net. So I'll go to the net and I'll simply search by merge sort. Yep, merge sort in Python. I think merge sort in Python. I'll see who comes first. Alright, Geek for Geeks. Thank you, Geek for Geeks, for giving us this code. I'll just copy this code from here. Full credit goes to Geek for Geeks for this code. I'll just copy this code from here, and I'll come back to my editor. I'll create a new file. I'll go here and I'll do a new Python file. Yeah, I'll do a new Python file. I'll give the name, let's say merge.py. I think py will take automatically because I am taking a Python file. Yeah, it took merge.py. Here what I'll do in the merge.py, let's run this code. Yeah, Yeah, it is working fine. 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, the code is working fine. The array is getting sorted using merge sort. Now if I want to visualize how this merge sort is actually taking place, what I'll do a quick examination. What is merge sort? There are 2 functions right now here, and yeah, there is a driver code here. So I'll change this. Okay, I'll push my driver code here. I'll take my driver code. Yeah, I'll take my driver code. I'll copy my driver code from here. I'll take up to this part. Yeah, load item coordinates. I'll take up to this part, and I'll come here. I'll come back here. I'll change this driver code. Yeah, I'll take my driver code here. Alright. So yeah, there is some error, I think. Yeah, the array name I'll have to change. Alright, I'll come back. I'll take this view sorting part. Only the bubble sort I'll not take. I'll just go with the merge sort, whatever they have provided. I'll change this with my view sort. Alright, I'll change with this my view sorting code. Here I'll make a few changes. Number 1, please make note of these changes. Number 1, I'll change the name of this variable with my variable array. Alright, and I'll change the n with my array size, because these are the variables that I have taken. So I'll change this, and then I'll come back here and I'll take these functions, load array, item coordinates. Yeah, these 2 functions I'll take. I'll just copy these functions. Yeah, I'll move this below so that I can copy them at a single go. So I'll copy these three functions. Alright, this view sorting function, these three functions, load array, load item coordinates, view sorting. I'll copy this. I'll simply copy these functions and I'll come back here and I'll paste here. Alright, and this, yeah, view sorting. So everything is done. I'll run my code. Yeah, I have a unsorted array. I can see an unsorted array. Okay. Okay, now to make the sorting in progress, to see the sorting in progress, I'll have to make a few changes. Here inside my, not in the bubble sort, I have this. Okay, so max first functionally. So max first variable I'll take here and I'll, yeah, in my merge sort, here I'll give this my global max first, I'll give it here. And I'll take this load item coordinates because I want to record the movement. So after each merge sort, yeah, after each merge sort, I'll call my code here, and after merge, I'll also call my code here. I'll run my code to see, yeah, fine, perfect. So now I can see merge sort in progress. So I have one generalized code, and I can literally see any sorting in progress. Okay. To prove my point further, let us run with another code. Let us try with another sorting algo. Alright, let us take another sorting, and let's say quick sort. Okay, quick sort, let us take quick sort. Okay, merge sort is still running fine. Oh my god, it's working. Alright, now come back here. So merge sort is great, merge sort. Alright, let's go with quick sort. Quick sort, for this I'll write quick sort here. Quick sort, I'll write quick sort here. Quick sort in Python, I think. Yeah, Geek for Geeks. Thank you for this code. The full credit goes to Geek for Geeks for their code. I'll simply copy this code from here because I'll not be going into the technicalities of quick sort or merge sort or whatever sort we have. I just want to see how the sorting looks like. So I'll create another file over here. I'll come to new, I'll say Python file, I'll write a name, let's say quick is the name of the file, and I'll create this file. I'll paste my code here. Yeah, and I'll run my code. I'll run my code to see whether it is working or not. I'll run my code. Yeah, I think I got this. 1 5 7 8 9 10. Yeah, this particular code is working. Thank you. This particular code is working. Now I can make some changes here so that I can see the variance. So some partition code, some quick short code. Yeah, this is my code. This is quick short code, right? So I'll change just like before. I'll change my driver code here. So I'll go back here and I'll copy my driver code from my previous implementations. Alright, I'll come here, I'll copy my driver code from here. So driver code and all the imports till the point my load item coordinates, I think. I'll take till the point my load item coordinates. I'll just copy. I'll go to there. Quick short, I'll come here in quick short and I'll change this. Yeah, till up to this point I'll change with my driver code. Then I'll come back here and after this, yeah, this after sorting to view sorting, I'll also change this view sorting part. I'll only have the quick sort part from the previous code. Now I'll make two changes here. I'll change this array ARR with an array. I'll make an n. I'll change with this array size so that I have some uniformity because I have used these variables. Alright, I'll run my code to see whether it is working or not. Yeah, okay, I'll have to take this. Okay, this functions I'll copy from there. I'll come here. Yeah, now I think I should run my code. Yeah, I got this sorted array. Okay, this unsorted array is, I can see this unsorted array, how it looks like, the unsorted part. Now to make the sorting in progress, I'll have to use this max first functionality. For this, I'll copy this global max first statement. I'll come back here and here where the sorting is being done actually. Here I'll come back here and yeah, quick sort here in this part. I'll just paste it here. Okay, global max first, and I'll come back here and I'll take this load item coordinates and increment of max first. And after this quick sort, I'll do this. After this quick sort, once again I'll paste this and I'll run my code to see whether it is working or not. Yeah, my quick sort is working right now. Okay, so I can see my quick sort in progress. I'll run my code once again to see whether it is working. Yeah, it is working all the time. So I can prove my point that I have a generalized code. This code you can push to any sorting algo available in the internet, and you can actually see how the sorting looks like. So no more different sorting algo codes, no more different sorting visualization codes. I mean, you can have this one visualization code and you can make the changes. You can make changes sensibly you can make these changes, and you can see any sorting algo in progress. Thank you.